Resident Evil 4.
Yay!
It's been remade. Can you believe it was 2005 that they did the original one?
Makes me feel old.
So how old would you have been playing Resident Evil 4 with your dad?
Oh, old.
Like 6 years. Oh no, you would have been 15, wouldn't you?
14.
14. Well, after all this time.
Because it seems so long ago.
18 years later.
Wow.
You could have
what have they been doing?
I know. 18 years later, they finally remade it.
I could have had a baby in that time. Oh, wait.
Wait.
Hang on a minute.
Resi 4, the remake, is exactly the same gameplay that you come to know and love. So it's very claustrophobic. You're walking along. You've got a sprint, which I can't remember if there was a sprint in the original.
Yeah, you could. Because I just sprinted everywhere. And
the graphics are obviously insane, although the voice acting was not as good as I thought it could have been, and the lips don't match up. You know when they talk, I just thought, come on, you're going to redo the game.
Yeah.
But it's really, really awesome. It's that same thing, though. If you play it on normal, the zombies take 5 headshots. And I think, as we all know, zombies should die with 1 shot in the head.
Should they, though?
That's my general rule for zombie games. Everybody knows that. So what I would suggest, genuinely, is play it on easy mode, because then the headshots start to count more.
Okay.
And it actually is much more fun to play. But seriously scary. Like I don't know how you played this as a kid.
No, hang on a minute,
I was terrified.
On a scale of 1 to 10, right? In the Chris Berrow kind of horror factor... Like, a normal person who would find something scary would be about an 8 or a 9. Yours is like 1 or 2.
What do you mean?
Like, you find anything scary.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. No, my threshold for scariness is like, and this was scary for me. But it still holds up. And interestingly, for years and years, I played the original and I struggled to get past, you know, the bit early on where there's a guy with a big chainsaw?
Oh, yeah, that's very early.
It's quite early on, and I've always struggled to get past that because I thought, how do you get him and what do you do?
With great skill, my friend.
Well, I discovered the answer after about 20 years, which is just run around until the timer runs out.
Yeah, that's why I sprinted everywhere.
Keep running.
Yeah.
And you will get through
That's what I do in all zombie games.
So this is, by remastering it, I finally, maybe it's just because I'm older, I finally worked out what I was supposed to do.
Wow.
But honestly, it's super cool.
So what would you give it out of 10?
Oh, it's like an 8 or a 9. If you're a fan of the original, it's a 9 out of 10. It's so good.
I bet the graphics are amazing.
Oh, you just love it.
I'll play that tonight. So what can we get it on?
So it's 55 quid. It's on PlayStation, Xbox and Steam. And also, interestingly, they've got a VR mode that's coming as an update for the game if you buy it now. That's going to be available for next month. So we're going to do that when we do our kind of VR special with the new PSVR 2. But that's exciting. That's coming to Oculus and also PlayStation. Oh, and they've got this new mini game called The Mercenaries, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
It's just coming out now. Basically, if you complete the main game, then you get this new mode where you can kill enemies and you've got to last as long as you can before the chopper comes to get you. So that's worth checking out. A nice little extra mode.
Get the chopper.